And you know how Steppin with Marcus J. Took a real quick break because we wanted to get right into what we actually here to do with my sister, the Dating Pool Diva. Of course, this is her monthly spot here on the show. And of course, when we have her in here, we like to do what we call the Diva Diaries. And so I got her music playing. She always likes to make sure that I play her song because that's how she get hyped up and everything. So next thing you know, she going to be up in here twerking, standing on tables and stuff. You know, if we lucky, she will. If we not lucky, then she won't. But we got her ready to do her thing. We got K-Dub with us on the live line. We got Blessed in the building. So it's 2-2. It's 2 men and 2 women, and then everybody in social media. So we'll see what we get here. Dating Pool Diva, you up? What you got?
All right, to keep with the spirit of all the fun and all the laughter, I want to do a segment that we utilized at the Love Revolution in March, and we also did on our Love Revolution first talk show. Check that out on YouTube, Author Charisma. It's called Hot or Not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say a statement, a really short word, adjective, or statement, and you're just going to tell me whether it's hot or not. You're not going to say anything else, and you're not going to ask anything else for clarification or anything of that sort. Okay? Are we ready?
Ready. You ready, Dub?
I'm ready.
All right, let's start with K-Dub, okay? The first, yeah, I want to pick on the guys first.
Okay.
All right. The first word is big butts.
Love them.
I said hot or not.
Hot.
Marcus?
Hot.
He says hot.
Yes, I did say hot 3 times. Hot.
I mean, and we can't like throw a caveat in there.
Hot or not.
Hot.
You can get.
You said not?
I said hot.
Oh, hot.
Yeah, hot. I like it on men too.
I cannot
Need
lie.
something to grab hold on.
Nice.
But
nice
you want,
round
so you like a dude that got a lot of booty?
Yes, not the flabby
I like a
shaking
bubble.
around one, but that bubble muscular joint.
Well, I said hot because I'm not blind. I like me a nice ass like the next guy, but it's absolutely not a necessity
Right.
for me. Like, you ain't got no ass, you can still get it.
Right.
You
Okay.
can still get
Okay.
it.
Same order. Swag. K-Dub.
Oh, say what again? What,
Swag.
Swag, and you asking me hot or not?
Yep.
Not. I think swag is for like kids. It's called style. It ain't swag. It's called style.
That's why
I say not.
That's why I said not on the big booty thing, by the way.
Okay.
And Joy, she loves your song, Diva.
Yeah.
And that's why it's got Sexy C listening. That's her mama
Okay.
who joins us every single week. She be listening. What's up, mama?
Hi, Mom.
It's like you fly when you the mama and your name Sexy. That's what
I know that's right.
That's what it is. I can dig it.
No shame in her game.
That's what it is. All right, where we going?
You're next.
Oh, I'm next on swag.
Yes, swag.
Yes, not swag is whack, and that's why I said swag hot. Swag is whack. I'm gonna go with not.
It must be a gender thing. I say it's hot.
It's hot. I'm going to tell you why it's hot.
You're not supposed to be able to answer.
You can answer now. We all run around the table. We can answer now. I'm going to tell you why swag is
Okay.
hot, because it depends on your perception of the word. I'm not talking about young, thuggish swag. I'm talking about swagger that is confident, that is, a leader, someone who has charisma. I'm talking about Denzel Washington type swag. What you think?
But ain't that style? I think that, that if you're using Denzel Washington as an example, his style has been around long before the word swag has come into be a popular word.
What it was called?
I would think that what he does would be synonymous with style.
You know what it was called? Swagger. It's just short. It was called swagger back in the 60s.
But I don't think I've ever heard anybody refer to Denzel Washington. Like when he was doing Malcolm X, they didn't refer to his swagger. They referred to his style. So that's like, I mean, I know I'm just kind of like parsing words, but it just seems like we're using the word swag because it's something that's popular right now, but in essence, the word swag is just another word for style.
Okay.
I like his style. I like his swagger.
So when you say knots, you're talking about how it's used
I'm talking
today
about-
with the young
exactly.
kids. Okay. I
Exactly.
would agree with that.
Exactly.
It just depends on how you see the word. Okay, my next one. Beauty marks or moles, same order. K-Dub?
I take a beauty mark.
Hell no.
I said hot or not. Follow the rules.
Hell,
No. Is it hot or not, or you said beauty mark or
Hot or- hot or
which
not?
one is it?
Hot or not?
No, I want him
They're
to
the same thing?
respond.
Are they
in
the
hot.
same things to you?
Yeah, beauty marks or moles.
Hot or not, Doug?
Beauty marks hot, moles. Yeah.
Not the gigantic one with the hair coming out of it.
What? Hey, we said we couldn't. You couldn't
Clarify.
go in depth with it.
I mean, I'm gonna say not. I'm gonna say not, yo. I don't like that joint, man. It creeps me out. I don't like them, and nah.
I say hot, but it depends on where it is.
Okay. I'm a hot too. I like different features on people's faces. Whatever it is, I like different stuff.
If
so.
it's on the face, then I can agree. Cause who was it? Amelie. What was his name? One of the Spanish singers. They got his mole removed, and he doesn't even look the same anymore. Yeah, so he could have kept that.
Madonna was known for hers by her lip. They thought that was the sexiest thing ever.
Joy says the booty hot and swag is hot. Michelle is saying no. She got a couple of no's in here, so I'm not sure which one her no's, but pretty much she
No
got,
to
like,
she
no,
got- she got
no.
she got two knots in here, so I'm gonna go with her knots for both of them. SY is saying hot, and actually Michelle is clarifying for the mole. She's saying not. And did everybody get their thing in? Can I
Go
expand
ahead.
now?
Yeah, your
Okay, like I don't want to see nothing on your face extra. Like,
Okay.
I mean, a beauty mark. I mean, if it's yours, if it comes from you, I guess it's a little bit more tolerable. But we also know that people like to go out and get them put on there.
Right.
But I'll be honest with you, if you got a mole anywhere on your face, I'm not feeling that. Like, nah. I mean, like a mole needs
Like
to
a
be.
little dot?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
You ain't like the little Kim when she first
No.
came out, had the little joint.
No. No.
Oh goodness.
So you're not attracted to like
Hell
freckles
no.
or anything?
It's inciting
But
anger.
you know, and I'm gonna put this out there, but Marks, you remember a while back I told you about the girl with the mustache, right?
Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna
So
keep-
you're gonna tell me you don't see if you saw a female with a mole, let's say on their lip or something like that, that's an automatic turn off for you?
Absolutely, yeah, man. She better. She would. I would rather. I would rather her have like a Marcus J mustache than a mole. Personally, I can't do
Wow,
like.
that's deep.
And
Okay.
then when you know me, like Marcus, I ain't got that much mustache, but I got too much for a lady. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But like seriously, like a mole. Like I have like this thing with moles, man. I can't do a mole on your face, yo. For real, I can't.
I'm feeling some kind of way about the mustache thing. I'm a very hairy young lady.
I mean, that's what I'm
can't-
saying. Like a mustache is not a deal breaker for me, but a mole on your face is a deal. Man, I'm telling you, like we can sit here and we can go through who the finest chick in the world is. Like Taraji P Henson for me is, Christina Milian is up there for me. And, you know, me and my wife, we go through this thing where like Nia Long is my I'll leave you for her, just like she got her. She'll leave me for Morris Chestnut. Like Nia Long. If she had a mole on her face,
Like a little dot.
man, please. If she had a mole on her
Wow.
face, it's a
You
wrap.
are
I'm
deep.
done. She could have like,
What? Oh.
You're
Neil
done.
Long could have a Fred Williamson mustache, and I could deal with her. But if she had a little ass mole, it's a wrap.
Wow.
Somebody boo this man.
Wow.
For real, yo.
Okay. All right. Let's switch gears from the hot
I'm
or
feeling
not.
some kind of way about the mole conversation. Like y'all killing me with that, like, for real.
Let's do the yay or nay. Same rules apply. Okay, and I'm gonna start with Miss Brandy Blessed.
That's why I said
First.
that. That's why I said it was like kissing the dude.
What the
mustache.
mustache?
Of course,
That's why I'm gonna need you to sit down somewhere, please.
I
Thank you.
mean, obviously, I'm exaggerating to make a point, but I'm just exaggerating to make the point that a mole just don't work for me in no way. Hell no.
All right, you
You're
ready?
not gonna be kissing no girls with mustaches anyway.
Unless it's your grandmother.
She got a mustache.
All right, Diva, what you got?
All right, you ready, Brandon?
I am.
Swinging couples.
No.
What's the
Nay.
word? We supposed to say
Nay.
yay or nay? Oh, okay. Hell nay.
Okay, Doug.
Hold on, what was I didn't even
Swinging.
what was it, couples?
Swinging couples.
Oh,
Swingers.
nah, negative. That's a negative.
It's definitely a nay for me, so we agree on that. Okay. Some different guests were here, we get a different response. I know
Yeah,
we
I'm
would.
sure if Carlton Beck was here, he'd have something
Oh,
to say.
Mr. Grizzy.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Same order. Same order. Shacking up.
Shacking up.
At this age, nay. Before, yay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so nay now. Yay.
Yay.
K-Dub. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got?
May.
No, you can't be in the middle.
You made up the rules. You can't say may.
Okay. I say yay
There's no way.
in this day and time.
I mean, Joy says nay. There's no way that I'm going to drive off a car lot without ever having test driven the car. And I know ladies don't like to be compared to a car. I'm sure a lady can make that same analogy, and I'll be the car in that analogy. I'm sorry. I'm just, I want to know all about your crazy, because there's going to be some crazy that I'm not going to know about unless I spend some time with your crazy ass.
Well,
and
isn't that dating?
yeah,
isn't
you
that
ain't going to get
spending
all
the
that.
night?
You are not going to get all that from dating.
From dating for a long period of time?
You are not going to get all that from dating.
Nah.
There's
I
certain,
believe that, yeah.
there's certain things that you are not going to
it's
find
just
out.
different.
There's certain things that you're not going to find out until you live with a person. You see, their nuances and how they respond to certain things and how they are in the morning and, how they act when they don't get their coffee. And, there's certain things that you're not going to just get, because you can say what you want. You can be with somebody for 5 years and y'all just spending the night. You still got the euphoria of just spending the night. When they ass live there and you got to deal with their shit all the time and they got to deal with yours, man, please.
You're right. And that's why I said yay before, because I have done that. But I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, I think typically women don't want to do that. But I guess we kind of conform with today's standards. You know what I mean? But go ahead, K-Dub. I can feel you getting ready to
I'm
say
thinking,
something.
no, I'm just saying that the comment that you said that most women, I think that it maybe is close 50-50. I think that the same way that guys want to see, how it is to live with this female, I'm quite sure that females want to do the same thing. I think that if you were to poll maybe 100 women, you will probably get about 50-50.
Joy says yay for shacking
Personally.
and nay for swinging couples. She said yay for shacking up and nay for swinging couples.
So we kind of agree. Me and Joy, we here. We here. Okay.
I guess, yeah. I guess.
All right, y'all ready for another one?
Let's
This
keep
was a big one on the talk show.
Okay, what you got?
Same order. Chivalry.
Yay.
Absolutely yay.
Okay, Doug?
Yay.
And I would definitely say yay.
Yeah.
Why you guys say yay?
I say yay. Well, I'll let Dub, because I already said on the talk show, I'll let Dub go first on this one. Dub?
I say yay because I mean, it's a female. You want to open the door. You want to pull their seat out. You want to. There's a lot of things, to be honest with you, that we don't do as men that we should do. That falls under the umbrella of chivalry. But I mean, I say yay because it's a lady. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense or what have you. But I want to show that I have some manners. Open the door. Make sure that she gives her order first. There's a whole lot of things, man. Taking your hat off. It's a whole lot of things. So I say yeah. And that's how I was brought up. The hell I'm talking about. That's how I was brought up.
No, I can dig it. For me, it's a natural instinct for me to be, I guess, the protector. And not the protector in the sense that, I got to go out and beat up people for you. It's not like that at all. But there's certain roles that instinctively I think we all fall into, and I think society and personal experience sometimes kind of changes your behavior, whereas the natural instinct is for the man to be a certain kind of way with his lady. Pull the door out, open the door for her, pull the chair out for her, open the car door for her. You know, the unfortunate reality is a lot of those things that in 2014 depend on how she acting that day. You know, that's just real talk. And I said that on the
So she acting up, just slam the
she-
door in her
she
face.
act-
huh?
If she acting a damn fool today, she might be getting the door herself.
You know, there's a lot of females, and I would say probably younger generation. There's a lot of females that don't understand chivalry. You know
Well,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it's a lot of
we live in an
females.
age-
Yeah.
And so we live in an age where there was a lot of females that are I guess women's movement. So they feel as though, you know, I can do anything a man can do. When it's just that, you know, they want a man will try to do some things, and there are some females that reject it or they don't accept it. Unfortunately, there are some females out there that's like that.
They don't know any
Not
better
saying
because
that
they
Mrs.
haven't.
Dub is like that by no means.
But it's
But,
because. Would you agree, Dub? Is that
like
Would you agree that they just don't know no better because they haven't been taught by a man
Right.
how to accept chivalry?
Yeah.
Or
I would
experienced
agree with that. I would agree. They weren't necessarily shown how it is to go out on a date with someone, or how it is to. I mean, to be honest with you, there's a lot of chicks out here that feel like when they're being respected and so on and so forth, they look at a guy as that being
That
weak.
they're weak, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Joy is saying, "Oh my God, Marcus." I'm not sure what of my many inappropriate comments is listening to "Oh my God, Joy." Tell me why you think I'm tripping.
That
but,
mole comment probably.
It's probably. She's just gonna be mad at me about that because mole is a mess. But here's what I think. You know, I honestly know this, that you know you cannot raise a person of the opposite sex, you know, completely without the presence of that opposite sex. For example, you know, for a woman to fully come into womanhood, she needs to have a man around her to show her the things that she deserves to be given. For example, many people know last night I took my daughter to her first concert. I was her date. Many people know a week ago I took her on a date with Dad. I was her date. You know what I mean? There's certain things that a man has to teach his princess so that she grows up and she can become the queen that she's destined to be. And it's vice versa. It's flipped. You know, a woman needs to train her young man on the things that he should expect in his queen. There's certain things that woman can't do for him, obviously, but there are certain things that the way she treats him, she should make sure that he understands the things that he's entitled and the things that he should expect from the woman that he may decide to be with. Right. And so, you know, that's why the whole single parent thing is jacked up, man.
Right. It's too much babying going on too.
It's jacked up, and you know, there's a lot of history to why it's jacked up, and that's more for a more traditional, you know, has to have a Marcus J subject, not the Diva Diaries, but you know. You can't do it by yourself. You know, single moms, we love y'all. Single dads, we love y'all too. But you can't do this by yourself.
Yeah, you need both roles there portrayed for the child. Brandy, did you have something to add on chivalry?
Well, I'll say that I know I haven't had a lot of chivalrous men in my life, and then that goes into a problem when we're trying to have a relationship. It just seems like the more chivalrous men are more mindful, they're more respectful, they're more courteous, just all around, just more of what the non-chivalrous dude is. So that's all I have to say.
Right. I think when you get to be my age, which, you know, I'm coming up on 40 pretty soon, I think that whole wanting to be independent and not wanting a man around went out the window a long time ago, because I'm tired. You know, I'm tired of doing it all by myself. And so I would happily welcome a man to come in and help me out with the groceries or the trash or whatever.
Well, I think I had posted.
Does that fall under chivalry though?
Yeah, that may not fall under chivalry. It's just,
I mean, that's part of being a man, showing male qualities. I mean, he can open the door and all that, but he needs to do the things around the house as well. That's chivalrous.
I'm getting it hit.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. Those just sound like manly duties. I don't know if that necessarily falls under chivalry. As far as I'm going to open the door for my date. I'm going to when I am introduced to her father, giving her father a strong handshake, looking him in the eye. I'm going to take my hat off when I'm in the house, pull her chair out, open the door for her, ask her if she wants something, letting her order first when we're out in restaurants. Different things like that. I don't know if taking the garbage out and cleaning up around the house, that just falls under what you need to do in the house as a man to hold the house down. But again, it's just my opinion. I'm sorry.
I'm getting a hit in social media. My brother Hakeem is listening. What up, bruh? I'm glad you listening to us, man.
502, baby. Ramapo's finest.
Even when you disagree with me, I still love it when you're listening to me. Hakeem doesn't agree with me. He says morality is innate in all of us, so you should know how you want to be treated and how to treat others and respect them. I disagree with that. I understand the logic behind it, but I also know that personal experience and exterior things. He's saying 501 too, baby. He's coming back to you.
Yes, sir.
But I also know your personal experience is going to play into it, even if you think it shouldn't. It does. And so while morality may be innate, I don't think that it always is something that will be on the forefront. And not only that, he agrees to the extent. He just says he doesn't totally agree. Not only that, when we see things like racism, we know that that's something that's taught. And it just kind of speaks to my comment about how chivalry is taught based on how you're treated. Little kids, you see pictures of them in schools and stuff. You see little black kids with little white kids. They play together fine until one of them goes home and they're told about the white devil or the evil N-word. You know what I'm saying? So, it is with it. I think actually, the more I'm talking about it, Hakeem, I think we're actually agreeing with each other more than we're disagreeing. So maybe I misstated what your position is. Diva?
Okay.
SY, what would your definition of chivalry be?
SY, K-Dub is asking your definition of chivalry. So SY, you still listening to us, put it out there on social media and I'll get that read. Diva, what you got?
Okay, let's switch gears. We're still on yay and nay. This time, long distance relationships.
Ooh.
Before we do that, actually before we do that, long distance relationship, before we do that, Diva, I want your opinion on chivalry.
Okay.
I want your opinion.
I basically feel like it's, it includes all of that. I said it earlier. I think the taking out the trash and all that stuff is chivalrous as well. But, people have different opinions and different viewpoints. I think the pulling out the chair, I think all of that is chivalrous. It shows, that manly quality, that king type of quality. So that's the way I look at chivalry in a more general sense.
Okay, I can dig it. I step on Marcus J.
Right.
So the new question on the floor is long distance relationships.
Long distance relationships.
Are we doing yay or nay or hot or not?
Yay or nay.
Yay or nay. All right. Bless, what you got?
Yay.
Hell nay.
K-Dub.
Hell nay. Hell nay. No, I won't say hell nay. I'll just say no.
Nay, 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 nay. Nay.
Yeah, hell nay. I need you here.
I don't think they work.
That's needed about that. I need you here.
What do you think,
They could work.
Brandon?
They could probably work, but it would have to have a lot of different dynamics attached to it. It depends on how far, where those individuals are located. Money does come into play. Work schedule. There's a lot of different things that come into play that it could work if those two individuals focused on that, but I've been there, and for me, K-Dub really doesn't fit what I want or what I wanted at that particular time.
Still waiting on SY to tell us her definition of chivalry, because K-Dub wants to know. We got the diva.
Yeah,
we got the diva.
Well,
we got the diva to tell us what her definition is. Brandy told us, and now we're waiting on SY and the other ladies in social media. So we're curious to know everybody's opinion on chivalry. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Joy is saying that she did it before. She says yay for long distance relationships. I say hell nay because I need you here. I need to be able to see you. I need to be able to touch you. I need to be able to argue with you regularly. I need to be able to make up from arguing with you regularly. And, you know, while we have the computer and Skype and all of that kind of stuff, it does not replace me being able to grab you on the ass and say, baby, you fine as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
man, I want a kiss.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Brandy.
I want more than
I
that,
feel
too.
all of that, but I say yay in hopes that eventually we will be together. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But I have. It takes two strong people that know exactly what you're trying to work for in the long run to do this type of thing. If he's going off, let's say, just an example, he's in the military and he's lonely out in the desert somewhere and he's weak. He's going to do whatever he's going to do while I'm sitting here waiting for him to come home. It's happened.
Right.
But I still have faith that if it was someone that was stronger, that they'll be able to get through it with me. But that is coming from someone who's been living by myself for 3 or 4 years, and I don't really need anybody around me. Though I want them around me, I'm okay.
Right.
And, you know, I have Steppin with Marcus J. SY is responding, K-Dub. She says, nay on the long distance, but she is agreeing with most of what we said on the chivalry question. Something that'll make her feel that she's the forefront, attention given to make her feel respected, open the door, pull out the chair, her ordering first, her choice on events. My only response to that is when we let you get the choice on events, then you look at us like we punks for not taking control. So, you know, there's a flip side to everything, but, you know, I got you. I hear where you're coming from. I wish you was here so that I could argue with you in person. And that's just me picking on you, Diva.
I just want to say on the long distance thing, I think it can work only temporarily. Like you were saying, Brandy, I don't think it could last forever. Eventually, somebody's going to feel some kind of way and move on. And with the military thing, there's been so many wives to send that Dear John letter and sometimes videos with the new guy because they just couldn't take any more years without their husband. And it's wrong. I mean, especially if he's out there fighting in another country, but that happens a lot. People lonely. They need some type of physical attention as well as emotional.
Have mercy.
It doesn't always have to be that kind of physical.
I mean, I'm a man. I'm not going to apologize for wanting some booty. Come on now.
Right.
I mean, what?
Well, to me, a hug, you know, encouraging pat on the back, you know.
Damn all
nice
that.
too.
I
That's
want a
nice
kiss.
too. I want, yeah.
Kisses too.
Yeah, I want to fill you up.
Right.
You
I
know.
want to kiss my lady.
Hey,
I ain't
look.
trying to look at Scott.
Hey, look, you know how
Make
little
them
boys
be all like we
you know
locked
how-
up and kiss the screen.
You know how little boys always talk about naked girls. They like naked girls. Yeah, all right. Those little boys grow up to be men. We still like naked girls. Okay?
Right.
I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm saying that in a silly, crass way to keep it real, which is part of the reason why I wouldn't go for it. I mean, I've been there and I've done that when I was a younger man. I've been there and I've done that. It don't work.
Right.
It just, for me, it don't work. I need you around.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a long distance relationship, but I don't foresee it working out for me personally.
I told SY that I missed her and I wish that she was here in studio. And she said we're gonna come back to this next week for a few minutes because
I miss her English
we gonna
accent.
fight. Yeah. She does the English accent and whatnot, and she falls into that joint real easy too.
Yay or nay? I could just hear her saying that.
Yeah,
You know,
she fall
hot
into
or
it.
not?
I'd be like, where the hell did she come from? I think it's schizophrenia.
Yeah, or multiple personality disorder.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She is listening.
Yeah, I don't care if she listening. Shoot. She can call
I
me
love
up.
all her personalities.
Yeah, she got a lot of them joints. I could pick on her because she can't respond. She can just type, and by the time she type, we done moved on to something else, and I ain't got to read the comment unless I want to. But in all seriousness, we miss our sister, and hopefully we'll have her back next week. But she's saying that she needs the physical, so no to long distance. So that's her comment on that. Ain't no Steppin with Marcus J. We are live from the den of LegacyInternetRadio.com. We are, in fact, the flagship show continuing our 1-year anniversary of the existence of Legacy Internet Radio. And as SY would say if she was here, if it wasn't for y'all listening, we wouldn't be here talking. So we appreciate everybody that's listening to us in social media, those folks that are listening to us through stream licensing, our new partner as well as on MixLR and on TuneIn. Thank you very, very much for being a part of the show. The Divas got some more. What you got, girl?
Okay, this is a question from my dating pool blog book. If you had to choose, what would be better? Listen up, K-Dub. A dime piece with a terrible personality and average smarts, a smart man or woman with average personality and bad looks, or an average looking man or woman with a great personality and no smarts.
All right, I need you to give me those.
I'm gonna
again,
repeat that.
because
What? Yeah, you got.
Which one is better?
Because I went to college and I used to do stuff that makes me forget.
Okay,
So,
the first one. See if this is your choice.
you didn't catch that, huh? And I didn't go to college
didn't
in
catch it.
Colorado or
I
Washington.
didn't catch it.
Okay, I got
But
you.
I'm gonna catch it later on. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, I got you.
You with me, You with me, Brandy? Okay, cool. She's slow. All right, cool. All right, what you got? You are slow. You didn't get. Now she
He
gets
used to
it.
do things to make him forget, and he didn't go to school in Colorado.
Oh
or
yeah,
Washington.
yeah. I get you. I get you.
Okay, she's with me now.
I'm trying to stay focused on my.
She she about business, though.
I'm about business right now.
Okay, she in business. All right.
All right.
Give us those three chicks one more time. Yeah, he said, yeah. Give me those three chicks again.
So you're gonna check, mentally check which one you like.
Okay.
The dime piece with a terrible personality and average smarts.
Okay, so we got a real pretty girl. That's the B word, and she's kind of not a dummy. Okay.
Right. The smart man or woman
I used to
with
date
an
her.
average personality but bad looks.
So the ugly girl that's really, really sweet and she's smart.
Mm-hmm.
The ugly
But she-
girl with a nice personality that's smart.
Right.
Okay, I got you.
Or the average looking man or woman with great personality and no smarts.
So you basically got an average chick that's really, really nice, but she's a dummy.
Right.
All right.
Right.
All right.
Oh, don't all three of them didn't have any smarts though, right?
Well,
the first one.
the first
The
one,
ugly,
the dime
I guess
piece,
the ugly
was
the
average smart.
looking
The
chick
ugly
was
girl
smart.
was the
Okay.
only smart one. The ugly girl's the only smart one.
Well, the dime piece had average smarts but a terrible personality.
I already know my answer. So, Dub, if you gonna ponder, Hakeem said stay single.
If those are your choices, right?
It sounded like.
But you want her to be
I don't-
smart, beautiful, and have a great
Oh, hell
personality.
nah. I mean, to keep with the conversation, obviously we have to make a choice. Right. Hakeem actually has the most logical answer. But if we got to pick one,
Right.
because the way you're presenting it, we got to pick one.
Right.
I'm picking the ugly girl. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm picking the ugly girl because, the truth of the matter is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And if you think she's ugly, I might think that she is Nia Long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the reality is there's some brother right now who needs glasses and can't see that thinks Nia Long really is ugly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right.
so, I might not think that she's ugly. I might think that she's great. And so I personally, I don't like the dime piece. Like with me, like I don't like the, when she walks in the room, everybody likes her because the spotlight's on her. She's so super beautiful. Like the supermodel
Right.
chick, that don't do it for me. Me personally, that
Right.
never does it for me. I always was more drawn to the natural aura sister who is just kind of herself, and her natural aura is what draws attention to her, not how she looks.
Right.
Because how she looks is, different people gonna feel different about that. But if you got charisma, not charisma because that's what we call you, but if you got charisma, if you got energy about you,
Right.
it don't matter what you look like. People love Shabba Ranks. That might be the ugliest dude on the planet,
Shabba.
but your ass was going, Mr.
Yes, I would. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly. So, ladies, we gonna let you hold off because I'm real curious to know what my brother K-Dub got to say on this one. I'm gonna throw you.
I made it
clearly
hard
under,
on purpose.
I'm gonna throw
On
him
purpose.
clear under the bus because I just got from up under it. Now your ass is under it. What you got, bro?
Oh man, I think I would have to side with you with the average chick that's smart and because
That's not what I
No,
said. That's
she
not what I
ugly.
said. That's not
She
what I said.
I mean, look, huh?
That's not what I said.
She is ugly.
I took
What you said?
I took the
You
smart.
took the ugly chick?
I took the smart, ugly
Yes,
girl
he
with a
did.
decent personality because I cannot deal with the diva chick. I don't like her. I can't stand the diva chick.
See, here go the thing, man, is that out of all of those choices, I can't say that I would actually choose
No, you
Any
wouldn't.
of
You
them,
wouldn't
I
choose
mean-
none of them. Hakeem got it right. He said stay single. He got it right. but the dating pool diva Arthur Charisma said that we got to make a choice, so we don't have no choice. We got to pick somebody.
I guess I have to. Man, because damn how good she look. If we can't have a decent conversation, or you don't know about what not to do on the street, then you may not have no future or what have you. So I might have to side with Marcus J, man. Even though I have none of that. I have none of that. I have
That was so
never mind. I ain't even gonna go into it.
Yeah, don't do that, dude. Because then you be
Don't
answering.
do that.
Then
Don't
you
do that. Okay, my
then you gonna be answering questions, and you in there. Nobody wants to be answering questions tonight after the Diva Diaries. Because Charisma gonna get us all in trouble. SY said that she's picking ugly. She's picking
picking
ugly.
the
She's
ugly
picking
guy.
ugly.
Yeah, I think because who wants to have a conversation? Damn, how good you look. If you dumb as a bag of rocks.
But I'm going to propose a question. I want to get blessed, and I want to get the diva to answer the question. I know it's your segment, but I do want to throw a caveat out there to this question. I think that is relevant. What do you think, Bless?
What's my answer?
And I'm switching between calling you Brandy and Bless.
That's
It's
okay.
confusing.
I know who you're
it's
talking
it's confusing me. I think I almost called you SY earlier. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? But what you got?
The answer to my question?
Yeah, the same question. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't want anyone to be too smart, but we got to be able to have a conversation.
Right.
I mean, I don't just like he said, I can't talk to a bag of rocks about anything. Somebody that doesn't know how to act in public with the terrible personality, that's not gonna work for me. And plus, we're getting older. Our looks are gonna change
Right.
over
They're
time
gonna fade.
anyway. So really, it doesn't matter what you look like.
Well, I will tell you, I made this hard on purpose, and I'm struggling with the question myself. I think I agree with you guys because I had the average-looking person with a great personality but no smarts, and that got on my nerves. Like, the fact that he had no smarts irritated the hell out of me. So I need somebody who can keep up with me mentally. The personality, I like you to have a great personality, but, we can kind of play off each other and make each other, fun or whatever.
I could dig it. Hey, look, SY's picking on you, Dub. She said, "Damn it!" She said, "Just take the ugly girl," because she heard you struggling and whatnot. She's just like, "Just make a decision." She said, "Just take the ugly girl."
Yeah, it's straight struggle.
Well, let me throw this.
Struggonomics.
Let me throw this question out there without getting into anybody's personal situation with regards to how old they are, because this kind of caveat I'm gonna throw out there is an age, but I think that we're safe to say that we're all 35 and older. I think, or close to it. We got a baby.
She had to point that out.
We got a baby.
I still got a month.
We got a baby in the room over here, But I think, and this is just my opinion, and please tell me if anybody agrees or disagrees, but I think the older, Hakeem said, "How ugly is she?" I'm sorry, I got distracted. Hakeem, you're killing me tonight, brother. He said, "How ugly is she?" I think this question will change the older you get.
Right.
Because I think that if I'm in my early 20s,
Take that dime piece.
I think I
with you.
might be taking. No, I don't think, because I never was one to. I want to use the B word, and I don't like that word. But that's kind of what you're describing.
And there
Is
are
what
women
she
with
was. Yeah. But I think I would have taken the third girl because she's okay looking. She just ain't all of that smart.
She ain't smart.
I certainly have been there.
Wouldn't that frustrate you, though?
Hell yeah! Like I said,
Yeah,
I've been
it
there.
would.
I have been there. I've been there.
But she's lots of fun. She has a great personality.
Yeah, I've been there. She was great. She wasn't that bad on the eyes, and the personality was fabulous. But if you ask her 2 + 2, you might get her to
Yeah,
say
10.
3 or 5. You know what I'm saying, dog? Yeah. It's like, she won't ask for the physical challenge on 2 + 2. She won't call a friend. But dog.
She would call a friend.
Excuse me. Sorry, but dog. I mean, am I tripping? Does how old we are as men affect that answer?
It definitely does. It changes by age, because as you get older, a lot of the things that you needed and wanted or were looking for out of a female at 21 is totally different from how you would want it at 31. So I think it does fluctuate with age and maturity.
And you know how
Okay.
Steppin with Marcus J live from the Den, LegacyNetRadio.com. We the flagship show, Dating Pool Diva.
I thank you guys for being part of that. That was so much fun with Hot or Not and Yay or Nay and the final question from the blog book. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I have to leave a little early, so you guys, hang in there and wrap it up for me.
You want to tell the listeners what we do every third Saturday
Every
before you run
third
out?
Saturday, we have the Love Revolution forum where we talk about dating, relationships, the same kind of stuff that we're talking about on this Diva Diaries. We're doing it live in person. And we actually have a location that we can discuss right now, the Oyster Pearl. I don't have the exact address with me, but it's on Roseneath in the West End area of Richmond. So you can look that up. You can also look me up, Author Charisma, on Facebook, and I'll send you all the information for how you can get to the Love Revolution. It's from 4 to 7 at the Oyster Pearl on the third Saturday of April, which is the 19th, I believe.
And you know how Steppin with Marcus J live from the Dan Legacy Internet Radio. You're going to take our final break of the night. K-Dub, stay with me because I do want to get a final word from you. I still got blessed, and I got everybody on social media. We are losing our sister, the Dating Pool Diva right now, but we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we got the rants and we got the closings. We're going to get the heck out of here. So stay with us. We'll be back.